I wanted to make another video on the Illuminati bloodlines, clarifying exactly what are the two main. There are other Illuminati bloodlines, but these are the two main strands. So, like I said, the Huns are the other bloodline that has been not really been talked about too much. Um, the Huns are the sons of Nimrod. Who knows what's the son of Nimrod? The Huns and the Magars. Now, in Central Asia, there are a lot of different civilizations that are really all the same people. So you have the Aryans, the Scythians, Kaz- Khazars, the Tartarians, the Huns. But what I want to say to you is that these are all the same people. So the Scythians are the Tartarians. So the Scythians became the Tartarians. The Scythians became the Huns. The Aryans are the Scythians. The Scythians, the Aryans, or the Tartarians, they're the original Turks. So tall white people, tall giant Nephilim people are the original Turks of Asia. Blonde and red-haired Nephilim, descendants of Nimrod, are the original Turkish people, Turk people. Um, so this is the other bloodline that settled in Europe. So these people were worshipped as gods by the Indians. These tall white people, albinos. Well, really, they're Hamites because they're the sons of Nimrod. Nimrod was a Hamite. So, but these people, they weren't just ancient. They had a recent civilization. It was called the Tartarian Empire. These giants had a civilization that was basically extinguished and wiped off, buried in history. So this is the Tartarian, Aryan, Scythian, Hunnic superpower that was one of the other, was this pretty much the other main bloodline of the Illuminati. This is where the Nazis came from. It's from the Tartarian, Aryan, Scythian, Huns. Um, this is where the Nazis come from. These people had swastikas all over Asia and stuff. Okay, and then the other bloodline is the Phoenicians, the Philistines, um, the Canaanites, who were part Nephilim also from their mother, who are also descended from Ham. So both the Phoenicians and the Huns were the enemies of Rome, and both tried to uh, conquer Rome. So what they have in common is that they're both related by blood distantly to Ham. So, and both these Tartarians and these Phoenicians had very powerful empires. Like the Phoenicians settled all over the world, traveled all over the world, and the Tartarians were very Aryan, Tartarian, Scythian Huns were very widespread, all the way from Siberia, Mongolia, to you know to India, northern India, to they even had some settlements in America. So they were just as powerful as the Phoenicians, if not more powerful. And I have a hypothesis that these Huns, Scythians, interacted with the Phoenicians because the Phoenicians sailed up to the Black Sea, probably had trade with these Nephilim, Aryan, Scythians. So they probably had interaction with each other. Um, but what they both have in common is that they both tried to invade Rome. They were both the enemies of Rome, the Huns and the Phoenicians. And the Huns allied with the other Germanic tribes of Europe, and they mixed with the other Germanic tribes. And the Phoenicians mixed with the Celts when they sailed up the coast of Europe, mixed in with the Gauls and the Celtic tribes of the English Isles. So both the Tartarians slash the Huns, Scythians, and the Phoenicians both have another thing in common is that they both mixed in with the Caucasian European native populations. So really, today's nobility that controls Europe and controls Russia. So you have Magog, which is the Tartarians, Gog and Magog, the Tartarian, Aryan, Scythians, who today control, who are the Russians today. And then you have the Canaanites, who are the Philistines pretty much, the Phoenicians. So, and then you also have Esau too. So some of the actual exiles of the Israelites could have mixed in with the Tartarian Aryans, Khazarians. Like I said, they're Khazarians also. They became the Khazarians. So some of these Israelites could have mixed in with these Khazarians. And also they could have mixed in, the Jews could have mixed in with the Phoenicians too. But the deal with the synagogue of Satan is it comes from the Canaanites, and there are Canaanites that are really just Canaanites that are fake Jews, and there are Khazarian, Tartarian, Aryans that converted to Judaism from there. So there are two strands of these Illuminati bloodlines that claim to be Jews that are not Jews. But both of these bloodlines of the Illuminati are both involved heavily within Freemasonry. So the Phoenicians and the Tartarians are heavily involved in Freemasonry. So the Rosicrucians come from the Tartarians, Russians, the Sumerians, the Scythians, whereas the modern day Shriners come from the Moors. The traditional Freemasons come from the Phoenicians of Tyre, the worship of Baal and Tanit or slash Isis. So it's pretty much what I would call like the two towers. You got the east, you got the west, which is the Phoenicians, and you got the east, which is the Tartarians. So you got the two towers, kind of like how in Lord of the Rings you got Isengard and you have Mordor. So the Canaanites would be like Mordor, and the Tartarian, Aryan, Turkic, Scythians, Huns, they would be like Isengard, the other tower. The two pillars, pretty much. The two bloodlines.